From the San Diego State Student Union, we're at the gorgeous Aztec Lanes for the title match of today's JBT event. Cortez Schenk taking on Anthony Cando. That's the 7th frame for Cortez. He's got 93 through 6. And that puts him in a significant hole against Cando, who went strike open spare next 3 to take charge of this match on an absolutely brutal lane condition. You can see just how brutal it is as Cortez leaves a headpin and then flags it to the left. From the start of the day, there was basically a totally inverted pattern. Very little oil in the middle and a big old out of bounds to the right. The out of bounds is still there, so the bowlers can't swing it out, and there's not enough of the lefties out of bounds for the righties to really do much with that either. So you see Cando just taking all the hook out of the ball, going hard and straight with something that doesn't hook at all, trying to cover very few boards and just touch the head pin and leave yourself something makeable. And right now that is more than enough, as he can lead in this match by 43 pins if he can convert this 4-pin, which I would normally say is a relatively simple 4-pin, but there ain't nothing simple. Good, you have 5 minutes left to bowl, ladies. You better throw some. No, I love it. Leave it on. They got 5 minutes left to bowl. It's 9:30 at night. Let's go. You have 2 minutes left to bowl, as far as I care. I like it. We're done.
She wants to get out of here. That's why.
Jamie. Long day of action. We had 2 qualifying squads in this small but beautiful bowling center. So if you bowled the morning squad, as both of these bowlers did, you started bowling at 9:30 a.m. It's 9:30 still, and now it's the p.m. part though. So a 12-hour long tournament. Great money on top, thanks to our incredible SoCal sponsors, Party Girl and MSC. So well worth the long day of grinding it out. One of the lowest cuts in quite some time. Minus 159 in the scratch division, so that's about a 165 average. There wasn't anything easy in California today, as we're the PWBA stop laid out dead flat for 40 feet. We're laying out a totally inverted pattern. A lot of time we talk about what people think, oh, this is reverse block. It really just means that it's flatter than a house. No, this is pure reverse. I'm sure there was more volume outside at the first arrow than there was at the 4th arrow. That's even length as well. That is a super challenge. It's as aggravating as it can be to bowl on, as aggravated as Ted's body language shows you he is. It is fantastic practice for the tough stuff to come, not just on our tour, but Gold and Teen Masters, Nationals, and the wheels are rapidly coming off for Mr. Schenk. He won the semifinal over Brittany Kolatsny, and Brittany beats Kyle Reed in the scratch opener to the stepladder. Brittany is going up against Renee Gentry for the girls' scratch title over there, and Gentry's got herself a 5-bagger. While Brittany needed that strike over there for a 3-bagger. That will just about wrap things up. Tez wants to do a ball change, but can't find what he's looking for, I guess. Only 1 strike for him so far. That was in the 4th frame. He's standing about as far left as he can. He's going to get a lot of air under the ball. Well, that time he tries to roll in it, but look at that ball just grab immediately. And there's not much more you can add to it other than the body language there. Brittany's, I believe, throwing plastic. Yeah, that's plastic as well. Even with a little bit lesser hand rotation of the ladies, even they are forced to ball down to the minimum. And that's going to just wheel away. And these guys are competitors. It's even when the match is out of the wood, you're still trying to find something. Just, A, so if you ever see it again, you can do something about it, and B, just there's Pride and Ego in the line. Ooh, look what we have here. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. Keep it around for him. Anthony had a good shot in this match regardless, but he's pretty much got a walk here even with this 9th frame split. Tez still changing balls right below me here to figure something out. One of the reasons why he's so good. Well, let's see if Anthony can excite this video a little bit here and convert to 6-7. Big old out of bounds makes it more makeable, and boy, that was a really, really good chance at it. Anthony was the only bowler left after game 8 with a plus sign on his scorecard. He bowled 232 in the 8th game to jump to plus 18 to grab the lead. Yes, plus 18 led. As grind outy as it's likely to get. There you go. So I'm not sure if this is ball up or ball down. I think it's ball up and use more air. And there's a look. And it is in some small way satisfying to find something, some way to play this. Anthony's going to roll a solid 190. Brittany, by the way, is her highest career scratch finish in 3rd and also led qualifying today at minus 50. Make a 510 at least. 190 wins number 4 for Kando. Anthony likes Aztec too. He's had a 2nd place finish here in the past. And Israel, of course, with the win today. Well, there's not a lot out there to play with for Cortez this time. Poor guy, only 2nd place in a JBT event, I know. He will try and regroup overnight. I think he'll be back just as strong as ever. A very well bowled girls match over here. Let's catch the last frame of that, as both of them putting up games that would have won every other match here. Renee just opened in the 9th and would need to double in the 10th to shut out Brittany completely. If she marks in the 10th, she'll force Brittany to double. That's a good way to mark in the 10th. Boy, where was all this? Look at this solid bowling out of both ladies. How many times do we say that in girls matches? They go, where was this? It's not that it's not meaningful, but there's, you know, as a side event, it's a little less meaning, so you just get that percentage more relaxed, and it's amazing what happens when you relax out there. Even shots as crunchily difficult as this suddenly become a lot more playable, and that 10th frame double erases that 9th frame open and gives Renee the win. We'd love to know how many wins that is for Renee in the girls scratch, but when I asked her how many at the start of the match, she looked at me like I asked her, you know, what her Martian relative's name was. It was the biggest IDK I've gotten in quite some time. And Renee finishes out with 217, 18. There we go, yes. Very nicely done. She had to wait a long time to bowl that match too. It came out well. Wow, wait, no shame in this. Brittany's going to be over 200 as well. Nicely done. So there's not going to be a win in it today for her, but what an excellent day for BK. 3rd in scratch, highest finish ever. 2nd in the girls scratch. Continues to expand her lead in that division. Lots of positives to come out of that. So tomorrow we're going to strip and not oil. And put her in the 2 teams. My goodness. Shake it off, ladies. The match of the day. What a cool complex this is. This is in the middle of the San Diego State Student Union, by the way. So they got this stuff over here. They got pool tables over there beyond that window so people can look into that. Only 12 lanes, but it is a bowling palace. Thanks to everyone for hosting us, especially her. the lovely and talented Jamie Spector, our host here at Aztec. Real good stuff, even on a grind. And our last shot of the day, 12 hours and change later, finishes up a 2:11 for Brittany and a very impressive runner-up effort for Renee and Brittany, Tez and Anthony, of course. And somewhere over here, there's our handicap champs, Israel. We'll hand out the awards and do it all over again in 11 hours. See you then.